Hey folks, Robert here. We are playing Freedom 5 today. We are Arcane Wonders. Everybody knows me. I'm playing along with Bree Goldman and Dustin Wessel of Dustin Wessel's Freedom 5 Vessels. I'll introduce you all here in a minute, but just a quick note here. We are only going to play the intro scenario, the intro comic. That is to avoid any spoilers. We will, though, at a later date, probably either next week or the week after, once I push out everything, we're going to play the first chapter, as the first comic from the Cosmic expansion as well. That one will have a little spoiler in it, so just be aware, but I know that people are anxious to see something from that expansion. I see Bree has a cat who is joining us. Real quick, I'm going to introduce you because everybody knows me, but no one has met the two of you. So we have Dustin. Dustin is our new project manager as of, I believe, last October. Dustin inherited taking over, wrapping up Freedom 5. Dustin, what character are you playing today?
Today I will be playing the part of Legacy, aka Paul Parsons the Eighth.
Yeah, the Eighth.
Well, yeah.
Sweet. Bree is our marketing manager. Joined us. Bree, I forget.
End of July, right before Gen Con last year.
Yeah. Bree, what character are you going to be playing today?
I am playing the role of Bunker, Tyler Vance.
Yeah, Bunker. I like Bunker. Bunker pretty much. We like to leave Bunker where there are henchmen, and then he just likes to take them out. And then I will be playing my favorite character, Parse, who is Kim Howell. And, All right, so we're going to dive right in. We have already done the setup here. We have also taken care of anything we needed to take care of. We've got our cards. We've got our characters out. We have a city, you see here, already overrun with henchmen. Man, that is a lot of henchmen in the city. Oof, somebody called Batman. Awkward since he's not part of this. All right, so Legacy, you as the leader of the Freedom 5, you get to pick who starts this.
Yes, and as the leader of the Freedom 5, I choose Parse to go first.
Parse will happily accept your decision and leadership. All right, so I'm going to take a look here first at my particular justice card, because as a reminder, we each have a justice card that we're starting with. I have night patrol, so I'm going to be taken to the rooftops, the streets, and the alleys to instill fear in the criminals of our city. Which, if anybody knows me, I'm not very scary, so this is going to be awkward. All right, so, but we do have some issues going on in the city right now. We've got a nice grouping over here, but Bunker, I assume you're going to take care of these ones up here?
Yeah, that won't be a problem.
Sweet. Let's see. You are at Freedom HQ Legacy, so I'm going to assume you're going to take care of this. I happen to be in a section right here that I've got access to everything I have, but let's see what I've got card-wise before I take any turns. Nothing that's going to help me right now. All right, but I am in my personal life, and as a reminder, you can choose to switch to your personal life at the start of your turn. We all started on our personal life to begin with here. You can take actions in your personal life, but once you flip into hero, you're in hero for the rest of it. All right. Kim Howell, my personal ability allows me to allow each of us to reveal the top 2 cards of our deck. If those cards match the location we're in color-wise, then we get to keep them. So I am going to spend a token. I'm going to use that action, and each of us can pull 2 cards. I believe I'm in a yellow spot. If I look up there, I am. So let's hope one of these are yellow. Wait, boom, reveal the flaws. That is one of her nicer cards, too. All right.
I am in a red spot, and I drew 2 blue cards, so none for me.
You're off to an excellent start. What about you, Dustin? Legacy?
I drew 2 cards. One was a blue, and I am in a blue spot at Hero HQ.
Sweet. All right. I did get Reveal the Flaws. This isn't going to do much for me right now, but Reveal the Flaws is great for later when we're dealing with villains. But we don't have any villains out in the city yet. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and try to attack that yellow in my space, which costs me an action. There is one yellow, so I'm going to roll one yellow die. That die needs to hit a 4 or higher. So because the lower your number, the better your skill. Parse is pretty middle of the road on all of her stats, but let's go ahead and roll this up and hope for a 4 or better. And we whiffed that. Let's do it again. Come on, come on. Seriously? That's not good. All right, Legacy. Do you think I should attack this one again?
Well, I have Inspiring Presence, so after a hero rolls dice, you may re-roll all of your dice. I was trying to hold on to it, but if you really want to go again,
why don't you inspire?
I can give you.
Why don't you inspire?
I can give you a mulligan.
Let me try one roll.
You have a mulligan, sir.
All right. You were not very inspiring.
I certainly was not.
I was more distracted by your inspiring presence. All right, I tell you what I'm going to do. So that is just a terrible way. I'm going to move.
Smart.
I'm going to move down to this space.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to take out this green henchman instead at the river market.
Sure.
Maybe
Your
I can do
stat
better.
is lower, right?
Man. You know, we did a game before this, and my start was so much cleaner. All right. Come on. I believe in you,
Now
Parse.
you only need a 3+, right?
Yeah, that's why I actually moved down.
Makes sense.
All right, come on. Parse is having a bad day. Parse is having a real bad day. All right, so that didn't work either. And I don't have any cards. Bunker, you got anything to help that?
I don't think I have anything I can play on your turn at all. Nope.
All right.
Legacy is done helping Parse.
All right. Well, so Parse has reached the end of her turn. She did exactly, I believe the numbers say that she did nothing.
You successfully moved.
I did. I moved and I got some cards. So that didn't work out well. So I'm going to do the villain phase. I'm going to draw 2 cards. Or actually, first the henchman will attack me. There is one henchman. I'm going to remove these for a second. I tell you what I am going to do. I am going to play this extra sensory. This is when I suffer damage, I can roll 4 dice to test my mind. And I can block 1 damage for each success. So I can roll 4 dice. And if at least one of them passes,
And you need 3+.
I won't get hit.
If none of them pass, we're restarting the game. Just
All right.
So I don't get hit. So that's good. Then I draw these cards. And I got her Calculated Strike. That's one of my favorite cards from Parse. That's the cards I like to start with.
That one's great.
And now we're going to draw a scheme card. Let's see what we got. We have... Now, because we are playing Chapter 1 in the intro, we're going to ignore any events that go off that would be bad for us. It's just one of the nice things about getting your feet wet in this game. But we do need a blue henchman and a bystander token at 25.
Got it.
We need a green at 26. We need a yellow at 17, and we will ignore the villain because we don't have any villains in play.
Okay.
That was a turn.
Mm-hmm.
I had a turn. All right. Bunker, can you do better?
I can try.
I believe literally anything would be better.
So with my first action, I'm playing full throttle, which... Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I am first switching into...
Straight to hero mode.
Actually, no. You know what? Before I do that, No, I don't want to
should have
move.
flipped my card, by the way. I forgot.
I don't want to move. I'm flipping straight into hero mode. Then I'm playing full
Sweet.
throttle,
Okay.
which lets me draw 3 ability cards because I
Alright.
know I have cards in my deck that will help with the situation that I found myself in, but they are not in my hand. So this is not exactly what I was after, but it's a start. So with Omniblast, I can use an action to just kill the henchman that's in my spot,
Okay.
which I'm going to do so I don't have to roll against it. So that henchman is
Sweet.
gone,
He
and
died.
Omniblast is used. And then I am going to use another full throttle to draw more cards because I know I have a way to flip that, to take that mastermind token off without having to flip it over.
That would be
And
sweet.
I'm hoping I did manage to draw it. So I'm using one more action to play Adhesive Foam Grenade. Remove 1 anarchy or mastermind token from your location.
Sweet.
So this mastermind token gets put back in the bag without getting flipped.
Yeah. I like it.
And
Oop.
I will put 1 token at random on my justice card, which means I only need 1 more mastermind token to complete that.
Won't that token go in?
I don't know.
What is with this bag?
Because
Because we need it upside down when it goes. It won't go in the bag. Let me try scaling the bag up.
With my last action, I'm going to move to Valdez
There we
Theater,
go.
location 2. And I'm going to end my turn there because there's 1 henchman there, and I can
Sweet.
I can kill it with my armor plating on the villain phase.
All right. Well, let's go into your villain phase. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Show
First
us.
thing that
Show us
happens-
that armor plating. Show us that
Henchman.
beautiful armor plating footage.
Random human henchman punches Bunker in the armor, and it kills him. It kills the henchman.
And do you get hit as well, or?
I take a damage, but I block 1 damage automatically. So since there was only 1 guy there, I take no damage.
Score.
Yeah. Then I draw 2 cards.
I'm going to draw your scheme card.
Perfect. Thank you.
Teamwork makes the dream work here. We need a blue at 6.
Blue at 6. Where's he at? There we go.
We need 2 blue at 27. Which, Montgomery Industries is looking pretty full. We need a green at 22.
Okay.
All right. Legacy. It is your time to shine, sir, because this board already looks bad.
Yeah, it doesn't look great.
Just for those who, real quick, before we go further, I'm going to go into this book real quick and give you some setup here. I'm sorry, I meant to read this at the beginning. The shining city of Megalopolis is the pinnacle of technology, industry, and culture in the world. It is a beacon for the greatest minds of this generation, plus me playing Paris, apparently, as well as home to the Freedom Five, the premier team of government-sponsored super-powered heroes. But the brightest lights cast the tallest shadow. For all its prestige, Megalopolis is a magnet for disaster. Perhaps the streets are a bit too clean, or the cities are a bit, citizens are just, a little too happy. Or perhaps it's just the F5 themselves, whose mere existence poses a threat to criminals and villains everywhere. Of late, it's become increasingly apparent that the Freedom Five aren't the only powered humans in town. With civil unrest at an all-time high, our heroes are redoubling their efforts to keep the city safe, which is what we're doing, right? Megalopolis, I have such a hard time saying Megalopolis, grows darker by the day. There has always been crime here. Something is different now. So we did a scenario setup, which you see here. And we know that we learned some key things, but we know that our chapter 1 objective is that each of us must resolve our starting justice card. Now, that doesn't mean that that's the only way to advance. Should we be real bad at this, so if we all turn into Parse right now, apparently, the mastermind track, if it pushes to 4, we are forced into the next chapter. So we can either get there through our own works, or the mastermind track will force us there. All right, now let's move to Legacy's turn.
Great. Immediately going to flip to hero, do some movement. And then I'm just going to flip this other one so I don't have to get down to it. Moving to here, and I'm going to punch these henchmen right in their stupid fixes. And why is this not grabbing the die? There we go. Since I am legacy and I am doing an attack, I also get to roll my legacy die, so I roll 3 die instead of 2.
Yep,
So
yep. That's how you roll.
roll these, and apparently anybody on this half of the table is going to roll like garbage.
Let me see if I can help you. Hold on. Parse owes you a favor. All right. Let's see. What's in that? Where are you at? What are you attacking?
Where am I? I'm in 22.
You're attacking 2 greens?
Yes.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to play pin down. When you're attacking, I may also attack. So I'm going to roll 2 for the greens as well.
Excellent. And with our rolls combined, maybe we will get half of one success.
It was against green. I do kill one of them.
And so do I. So
look at that. And I get to put it on my night patrol.
There you go. Now, one thing here.
You're welcome.
Robert, I did also roll on the legacy die the
6.
The symbol.
That's a 6.
Is that a 6? Perfect. Great.
Wait, does that mean you actually didn't need my help?
I didn't need your help at all. I didn't need your help. No.
Then we have to undo that. I didn't roll it. You did. I'm gonna give this back to you. I thought you said you only had 1 success.
Well, sorry. I had actually. If this is a 6, this is 3 successes.
All right.
Out of 2.
Then never mind. Parse. Just kidding around.
I'm sorry. And then I have 2 more actions because I rolled that one. I am going to move and then attack. Where am I? Down in Montgomery Industries, and these are 3 blue guys.
All right. Well, Parse is joining that party. All right.
There you go. Come on in.
I need 3 dice as well. I'm rolling against blue.
Ready?
Parse just wants to be involved.
I rolled 3 successes.
Parse also rolled 2, but also wasn't needed. But you know what? I'm keeping it. But fine.
Can you take that blue henchman onto your night patrol?
No, because Legacy removed them.
But you were part of the fight, right?
Yeah, but each die removes 1. Legacy would remove his first.
Okay.
It's fine.
There are no henchmen in my location, so I will draw 2 abilities.
I just wanted to be involved, and now I see that I can hit. So,
and 1 scheme, which is a justice rules the night.
Justice rules the night. Nothing happens.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! All right. Now it's back to me, right? All right. Let's do this. I'm gonna flip to personal life. I'm gonna spend a token to again use the statistical analysis. So each of us draw 2 cards if it matches the color where you're at, which I am currently in a green. I get to keep my calculated strike.
I get to keep an Omniblast. That's great.
I get to keep an inspiring presence.
And now I'm going to... All right. Now it's time for me to do some damage. You ready for this? I am going to use a calculated strike. A calculated strike allows me to draw 3 ability cards, and for each one, I can remove a henchman matching the color from where I'm at or adjacent. And I'm in a pretty good location to remove blues, yellows, and green. So here we go. 3 cards. I don't get to keep these cards, obviously. I don't think. Hold on. Yeah. No, actually draw. Ready? Boom, boom, boom. What up?
1 of each?
One of each.
Wow,
right.
Very nice.
I'm going to remove
so just
blue from here.
Just don't roll any more die.
I know, right? All right, so I get a blue here. I'm going to remove a yellow here. I'm going to remove a green from where I'm standing. Now all I need is a red. Where's the nearest red to me? I'm going to
Right
move.
here.
I'm going to move here. And now I am going to do an attack on a red. Now the question is... wait.
Oh, you've
I
got
can roll
impossible
on
shot.
it, and if it happens, if I get this wrong, I will impossible shot it.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna roll for red.
Where you need a 5 or 6. Oh, boo!
Oh,
Parse is
Huzzah.
on it. So I do that. I am going to immediately take a justice action to resolve my justice card. Y'all can put these back in the bags for me. There. That's going to resolve this. This goes up here. I can flip this reward at the start of any villain phase to prevent the active hero from even drawing a scheme card.
nice.
I draw a new justice card to replace it because, you know, we always have to have justice. I got a roaring fire. I have to go to the Meg Convention Center with no henchmen, take a justice, and roll 2 dice against any attribute to resolve this card. I got to go put out a fire. I have 1 action left. Might as well try that bystander.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Listen, Parse made up for her last
Yeah.
issues. All right, I don't think we shuffled these earlier. I hope I draw the Tom Vassal card. Let's see what I draw. I draw... Ooh, Sean Dornan Fish, who actually
him.
is, one of our backers, but one that I also know. So he was one of our defenders. Got his likeness put into the game. Also, that card is cropped weird in this TTS. I promise it's not cropped weird in the other. I don't know what happened there. But luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Reward. I get to search my ability deck for any card and add it to my hand. So I'm going to search, and you know what I want. I would like another calculated strike or a possible shot. Actually, I already have my... Ooh, reveal the flaws, though. No, I don't want that one. I'm going to take another impossible shot card out. And also, Mr. Sean Dornan Fish here will join me so I can get that towards a special card. And that is going to end Parse's incredible run, let's be honest. There is no henchman in my location. This bystander was cleared. All right. I don't like the state of the board. How do we feel about this turn? I avoid the scheme card.
Sure.
I don't think that's a terrible idea.
Let's give us another, at least bunker some time to maybe clean up this mess over here.
Mm-hmm.
This makes me nervous that this has had
Yeah.
3 since the beginning and
I
it
can
hasn't
see
come
that.
up yet. So, all right, I'm going to trade in my reward, my justice reward, and we are going to not fire off a scheme card. Bunker you up.
Yes. Okay. I am putting my action tokens back, staying in hero mode. I'm going to move to location 8 and use, so that's 1 action. And then I'm going to use my snapshot missiles, which is another action, to remove all henchmen from an adjacent location.
Nice.
So these 3 are gone. And then, let's see, ideally, I want to get to Zhang Park,
Yeah.
but it's hard, moving is hard for me.
Where's
It's
Jang
gonna take
Park?
me, it's right here. It's just 2 actions away, 2
Oh,
spaces
yeah,
away.
you can get there, but yes,
I
bunker
can,
moves
but
slow.
it's gonna take me 2 actions to get there.
Can
Yes.
Legacy help you out?
Yeah, on my turn,
Oh,
I can help you out.
Okay.
but not today.
So not this turn, but I was planning on using flight to get up there anyway, and I can take myself and 1 other hero to any location.
Do you
Oh,
need to be in the
okay.
same location to start
It
it?
doesn't say. Move yourself and up to 1 other hero. Oh, in your location.
Yeah. So you
Okay.
would have to end up wherever
Where
Legacy is
yeah,
right now.
which is further away than you
Yep.
just
Yeah.
getting there.
Okay. In
It's a
that
shame.
case, I
It's
think
a shame. Wraith isn't in the game. She can send a limo.
That's great.
Which,
All
if
right,
I
well
had to
then-
choose between flying through the air, or somebody sending a limo,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the limo.
I'm using 2 actions then to move twice
Okay.
into Zhang Park, and then I'm attacking those henchmen. Because
Sweet.
what I want to do is take off that mastermind token, but in order to do that, I have to
Yeah.
clear everything else
Yep.
first. So I'm rolling 2 green dice, and the good news here is that if I leave one of them there,
Yep.
it will die when it tries to attack me.
Yep. Let's see what you do.
I don't hit either one.
Oh.
Would you? You are out of action, right?
Wait.
So
Yeah.
I would.
Oh, wait. Why
What?
don't I first? Why don't I give you an impossible shot? I will turn one of
Okay.
your failures into success.
Cool.
It's better than my inspiring presence.
Boom. One of them dies, Bray.
Fantastic. All right, so that leaves one left, and that will die automatically in the villain phase, which happens right now.
Listen, I made an impossible shot from Central Bridge all the way to Shang Park. Like,
it's really impressive. That was
boom.
absolutely impossible. So that other henchman attacks me. I block 1 damage with my armor plating, and he punches me so hard that he kills himself.
I like to think that he punches, it breaks his arm, ricochets back, and impales him in his own bone. Too graphic for this video?
Yeah, just enough.
It's fine.
All right,
So
Bray.
I drew 2 cards, and now I'm drawing a scheme card. Justice rules the night.
Woo!
Lovely.
How did that
All right,
happen?
over to you.
Actually, I always get nervous in this game if too many Justice the rules
Wow.
comes up early, because then I know we're in for a bad run.
We got to wrap this up fast then.
Let us go quickly.
All right.
I will spend 1 action moving down here.
Okay.
I will spend another action to punch that henchman in their face.
Punch. I'm not going to help you with this one.
No, I should be all right.
Helping you
hopefully.
seems to.
This is my good stat. Yes. So successfully remove the henchman.
You and I interacting seems to have a bad reaction.
My justice ability is restore order, which lawlessness is not tolerated. So I need to remove any 2 different color anarchy tokens.
All right.
So I'm going to start with a red anarchy.
Yep.
Which you get to
Because
choose
purple
because this
is a
is
wild.
purple, right?
Yep.
That anarchy card says an actual dinosaur is rampaging down the street. There is no time. You can ask questions later. Roll 4 dice to test strength, which is what I will do.
Okay.
Plus, since this is an attribute, I get to roll my
Absolutely.
legacy die again. So what do I need?
3 successes would be great.
Ideally 3.
3
but at least
successes
2.
would be great. Here we go. How do we feel about 3 successes? 4 successes.
We feel good about it.
Feels great.
What happened? What happened? Read it.
Okay, on 3 plus successes, you are able to subdue the dinosaur and return it to the scientist at the zoo. Draw 1 special card.
Sweet.
Nice.
In my mind, this was like one of the real small ones, like from the Lost World.
All right. Well, let's see what you got for a special card here.
Let's take a
Those
look.
can be really nice.
You got police support.
Play at any time. Choose any 1 location and remove 1 henchman, 1 anarchy token, and 1 mastermind token there.
And other thing
okay,
to
so
note about special cards real quick, just for those following along, is you'll notice there's also a purple die on it. You can play this as a special. When you do, you'll discard it, but you also could use it to add a die of any color to a fight as well. To a villain or mastermind fight specifically.
Right. Yep.
All right.
So I will remove the anarchy token and take a henchman of the color that I've defeated to put on my justice card. Now, this police support is interesting. I was going to fly on up to where Bree is, the Jiang Park,
Uh,
to take that anarchy card as well. You know what? I am going to do that because this is far too powerful, and I feel like if I take the mastermind token from you, Bree, that will be worse for you.
It will make it take a very long time for me to complete.
Yeah.
Right,
my
because then you
justice.
have to get down to the port.
Exactly.
I mean,
So you take 2 or 3 turns to move down there, and then yeah, it'll be fine.
Oh, more than
so I'm
that.
going
I
to
only
fly
move one at a
myself.
time. Yeah.
Where there. We'll fly on up to Jiang Park. Give a little fist bump to Bunker, but do it very lightly because I've seen what happened to the henchmen. I will interact with this other purple anarchy card. And what is my next best stat? Let's do blue. I'll find a blue anarchy card. Here we go. And this says, some of the buildings in this neighborhood seem to have completely vanished into thin air. Roll 4 blue die to test. So I need 3 plus successes again.
Wait, you need one more die, right?
yeah.
Nope. Yes, you're right. Thank you.
4 plus is just this die.
Ugly. Anyone got an impossible shot?
I don't
I
think
could.
can...
I could just. I could be.
Yeah, I can't help you.
after another hero. I can't do that to myself.
Well, and the impossible shot won't be enough.
Yeah, well,
right?
impossible
Yeah.
shot.
So-
Well, that only. Yeah, I can give you 2 success. You have 1, right?
I have 1.
Yeah, but with 2 successes, the anarchy token stays. You need 3.
Yes, but what's the failure at least?
The failure is you disappear,
Oh no.
and at the end of my turn, advance the mastermind track 1.
It is my only
then I return
impossible
back.
shot, but it would at least keep you in place. I am going to
Yeah,
I'm going to spend the impossible to
Thank
give
you.
you
I
a
do
second
appreciate it.
success.
Okay.
So,
So that stays in place, and this
Well-
card is discarded.
yeah,
I still have 2 actions.
You
Should
do.
I do it again?
I believe in
I
you.
think-
Do it again.
I think
Do it
you
again.
should, because in order for me to interact with the mastermind token, I would have to remove that anarchy token
This has to be-
first.
Should I do a green instead of
Go
a blue?
for it.
I feel like maybe. Okay, so police reports indicate that the local gangs are merging. Something terrible is stirring in the city. Let us roll.
Yeah, we just use those same dice. What do you got?
2 successes, so not great.
You successfully
But-
scatter the recruits. You will get the token, but you need to place any 3 henchmen on any locations.
Oof. And with
So
3
let me just-
successes, you would have been removing 5 henchmen from the board.
Yeah,
So you
Wow.
need to pick 3. Let's see. We have yellow. We have the most of red. So maybe red, and maybe you disperse them in first locations that have nothing. So maybe
yes. If I put them near me and group them,
you could do like 1, 2, 3,
well, so I was gonna do like what if
or
I
1,
do
2,
something-
1.
What if I do
Remember, you're going to be drawing
3?
scheme
Like
cards.
do 1 here to give this 2, give 1 here to do 2 here,
Okay.
and then do 1
Okay.
here. Then I can do some walking around and some punching.
All right. I
of
think
the
that
red
works.
henchmen.
I don't have this card yet, but I have some cards that let me remove all these snapshot missiles, remove all henchmen from an adjacent location. I think there's still 1 left in my deck, and I have the ability to draw the rest of the cards in my deck on my turn.
Okay. Okay.
So if you want to group them together, but then you will also risk
It
2.
does give us 1 turn where we
Yeah.
can.
This is probably better.
And
and
we,
this
need
is
to manage,
successfully-
we need to manage as well, because spoilers. You see proletariat and Ermine in there. I don't know this for sure, but I have this feeling inside of me that they might show up.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I am finishing up my turn, but I also finished my justice.
You
mission
spent an
here.
action token for that?
I did right now.
All right. And what is the reward on that?
The reward is immediately remove 1 mastermind token from the city and then flip this reward.
Sweet. So this.
So I'm going to
token
move
right
this
here.
one here. Yep. And let's see if it goes in the bag.
It does. I fixed the bag.
Okay. Great. Now henchman to my location.
Yep.
Draw 2 ability cards.
I will draw your scheme card.
Thank you.
All right.
I will place 2
yellow at 12.
2 yellow at 12.
1 green at 20 and 1 blue at 6. We've
Ooh.
had
Real
no
close
blow-ups.
on the
Real
12
close.
there.
Yeah. Do we get the
Okay,
blue at
got the
6
green
as
at
well?
20. I'll get it. Blue 6. Got it.
We haven't had any good events yet.
We've not.
All right. Back to parse. Bree, we need you to finish up. Move to the next chapter. All right. I'm
should be
sitting
able to
here
do
on
it
this
my turn.
bridge. Do I have a calculated strike? I have 2 of them. You know what? Where can I get the most damage? If I move here, I would be able to take out any colors. So obviously the first thing I'm going to do is flip back to my personal life again, because that's always good for her. I'm going to spend 1 so that we all can go ahead and do what we got to do. My color is red.
Oh,
Where
I
am I?
don't keep that card. I do
Green?
keep that card.
Yes.
And then I'm going to flip to hero, where I'm going to move to this location here, because that puts yellow, blue, green, and red near me.
Nice.
And then I'm going to spend a action to do a calculated strike. So that was spend, move, calculated strike. So that leaves me 2 actions. I'm going to draw 3 cards. Red, blue, red. Not the greatest, but it's fine. So this red's out. This blue's out. I think I'm going to... I don't really want to play that other calculated strike until we need it. That kind of cleaned up things.
Mhm.
Where is the Meg? I think it's over here, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Could move back to the Meg and try and do my justice, because there's nobody there right now, right?
right.
Sweet. All right, so I'm going to move back to the Meg. And then I'm going to take a justice action. And I am going to roll 2 dice to test against my mind. And I just need 1 success, of which I got 2. So, immediately draw 1 bystander card for each success you rolled.
Nice.
Nice.
So I'm going to roll this one first. This does have a penalty. You get sidetracked reading comic books and must exhaust 2 actions. I don't have the actions to happen, so I don't get the ability cards, but I also don't have to do that. My second one, and that is also one of our defenders, by the way, part of a set of the best buds.
Nice.
And then, another defender. Isla Renee with her little cat there. Have you met my cat, Boxy?
I love it.
You may choose to either heal all of your damage or 1 damage from all heroes. Does anyone have any damage?
No.
Regardless, I'm going to turn in the best buds to draw a special. I'm also going to turn in, because you can, these little icons, you can turn in 2 for specials. I'm going to draw another special. Let's do this.
Nice.
Of which I got Buying Time. I can reduce the master track by 1. Quiet Night, start of any village phase to stop anyone drawing scheme cards, which I'm gonna not do right now because I feel like that's not really I don't think y'all are gonna blow up here. I could be wrong, but we'll see. All right, so that ends my turn. I have nobody near me. I'm going to draw 2 cards. Now, because end of my turn, I check for 12. But now it's no longer my turn. I can go over 12 at this point. So I got my cards. We're going to draw a scheme card, and Justice rules the night.
Yay. It's quiet.
Bree, it's up to you.
Thank Bree.
Okay. I am staying in hero mode. There are no henchmen or anarchy tokens here, so I can interact with that mastermind token.
You can.
But before I do that, I'm going to play my full throttle for 1 action, because that will let me draw 3 cards, which could potentially let me flip or remove that mastermind token without.
It could.
It
did
does not.
That's fine.
So then,
Folks would like to probably see a.
Okay, let's do that then.
You know what? I get where you're going, but you know what? Let's let the folks see it.
You are absolutely right. Let's show off how it works. So I'm going to use an interact action.
Okay.
And since there are no henchmen or anarchy tokens in my location, I can interact with a mastermind token.
Flip it over, and I will tell you what's going to happen.
1.
Blade Battalion. Pow. Place henchmen. Baron Blade's henchmen are entrenched in the city. Everywhere you turn, another one springs from the shadows. Add henchmen of any color to your location until there are 3 henchmen present.
Well. Any preference on color? There are none there now.
Yeah, y'all have to talk about it.
If you do red is my best attribute.
Okay.
So
I feel like I could probably handle red easier than I could.
These are Blades battalions up there. All right.
Okay. So 3 reds are coming in.
But in the good news, you get the token. So
yep.
I'm going to pull the token back to the bag.
Yep. And that does complete my...
Your justice.
My justice, yeah.
So you're going to take a justice action?
I can. Yes, I can. I was thinking I couldn't because of those henchmen, but I can. That is not a requirement. So yes, my next action will be a justice action to resolve this card. And I can also flip this reward when I test any attribute to roll 2 extra dice.
Nice. I'm going to get you a new justice card.
Thank you. Now that is, we've now completed all 3 of our justice cards, right?
Yep. So there's your new justice. Put these away, and we have completed this, so you should probably just finish out your turn, and then we will move to the next one.
Okay.
Just easier for the stream if you finish out your turn.
Yeah, that's fair. So, don't have what I need. I am going to draw again, because I have 2 actions left, so I'm going to draw. I have only 1 card left, so I'm flipping my discards and shuffling them to draw 2 more. And then using, there's the adhesive foam grenade. I still don't have what I need. So I guess I'm attacking with my last action. Attacking these 3 red henchmen.
That's fine. That's what you need for your smuggling crackdown anyway.
Yeah. Oh, sure enough. Specifically 5 red henchmen.
Yep. You couldn't be in a better spot.
I'm going to go ahead and use my justice card.
To
roll 2 extra dice.
Let me see what I've got on. I've got pinned down.
I can help you with inspiring presence.
And I have impossible shot. I have 1 impossible shot to help you out as well. Let's see how well you do.
I can also potentially use critical overload, but so that would give me 2 successes for each 5 and 6, but it would also mean I suffer an unblockable damage for each 1 or 2, which seems not good. So, okay, I'm rolling.
Can you choose, after you roll, can you choose?
No, it has to be.
No, it's specific.
Well, you don't need to.
Well, look at
you
that.
Got all of them.
Wow. So that if I had used critical overload, that would have been 10. But I only need 3.
Yep.
So these 3 are coming over here.
Okay.
And that is the end of my turn.
All right, it is time for us to move. Well, actually, you know, why don't you finish out your turn, your
Yep.
villain phase?
Right. Okay. So there are no henchmen. I draw 2 cards. Oh, actually, I needed to discard. I have 14
discard.
cards. So I'll just discard these 2. And then draw 2 more. And scheme card.
All right, I am pulling it. And okay, so
Ooh.
we have a green henchman and a mastermind token at number 3.
Man, this space just doesn't want to be emptied.
We
It
have
certainly doesn't.
2 reds at 7. We have a blue at 18. Hey, we've had no overruns so far, at least.
Yeah.
Then we have rapid healing. This is a good event. Each hero may either heal a damage or draw 1 ability card. Obviously, I'm
Nice.
gonna draw a card.
I'm drawing.
Gets me a hack the system. All right, now we're going to advance to the next chapter. So, something sinister stirs in the shadows, uniting our foes to an unknown cause. Emergent threats. So we need to place Ermine on the South Island Free Dome, which is number 26. So if you want to
Okay.
move her over there. And Proletariat's Mini needs to be on the Chatham Country Club at number 6. In each villain's location, we also need to place 1 anarchy token of their color and add henchmen of their color until there are 3 present.
Okay.
Woo! That's fun.
For
All
better
right.
or worse, that only added 1 henchman to each location.
So, Ermine movement. When a scheme card would move the yellow villain, we will move Ermine to the indicated location. Instead of placing a green anarchy token, we will place 1 of any color. So we will get to choose.
Okay.
So so she has a normal movement on her color, but when a yellow happens, she will also move there, and then we will place a token that we want. For Proletariat, whenever a red moves, so he moves normally on his color, but when a red, he will also happen. Our objective now is to defeat 1 of those villains.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
So, real quick, let's talk about how we attack villains. So that way those watching at home have an idea of how this works. So, for villains, when we're attacking them, anybody who's in the location first can choose to team up. So if we're all in there, we can all contribute to a fight against a villain.
Nice.
After that, we're going to commit cards. The cards we commit need to have the matching color, and they'll indicate how many dice we're throwing towards it. We can also add special cards, Justice Rewards, whatever we can do to contribute to that. Then we will choose an attack order if multiple of us are in that fight. Make sense? All right. Then the first attacking will roll the dice, count number of successes, etc., just like a normal thing. The defensibility might modify this, what we need to roll. We'll apply the damage. If they have henchmen on their card, those will come off first. They act as meat shields. If they are defeated, great, they're out. If not, then we will move to the next hero. Then the next hero will be go until we get to the end. And then after each hero, though, has resolved their attack, we will have a counter strike if the villain is still there. Actually, counter strikes happen even if the villain is defeated. So we get a counter strike no matter what. And then if they're not defeated after we've all attacked, then they will have their after attack ability. So let's go ahead and take a look at our villains here. So we have Ermine, con artist extraordinaire. When she moves, we'll be placing a green anarchy token and dealing 2 damage to any hero. Then those heroes must roll 2 dice to test mind. Each hero that rolls no successes will also have to discard a random ability card. So in the TTS, you will take all your cards, shuffle them, throw 1 out. Subtle diversion. This is her defense. Whenever you attack her, if you have 4 or fewer Ability cards left in hand, she will block a damage. So keep in mind when you're attacking her, we need to have cards. Counter strike, sleight of hand. This is after you attack her, that each attacking will suffer 3 damage. But each of us may discard up to 3 random ability cards to block 1 damage per card. So she can kill our cards real quick. And then her after attack, she will heal 1 damage per card discarded to block her counter strike, and then moves to a random location. So when you do block her damage, you are powering her back up. Got it?
Yep.
All right. Proletariat, the everyman. And by the way, she has a stat of 7 to defeat her. Proletariat has a 5, but also has a +1 for each blue and purple anarchy in the token in the city. His movement, when he moves, we will place a token, a blue anarchy, and deal 2 damage to each hero. Then each hero has to test their spirit on 2 dice. If the total number of successes is less than the number of heroes, we'll place a +1 blue or purple anarchy token. Defense, when you attack him, if you roll 3 or few dice, he will block a damage. His counter strike is to pile on after all attacks are rolled. Each attacking hero suffers 1 damage, +1 for every blue or purple in the city. And if he's not defeated, he heals all of his damage and moves to a random location. This is important. We really have to team up to deal with him.
Yeah, because we have to take him out all
He's
at
got to
once.
be taken out all at once. All right?
So
All right, so what we're going to do
Dustin's-
real quick
sorry.
is,
Yep.
and for those watching at home, this won't affect you at all. But I am going to pause the video right here for us filming in case anybody needs a bio break. I need to check something real quick. So for those of you at home, this will be seamless. We'll be right back in no seconds, but Dustin, we're going to pause for 1 second.
Okay.
Hold on here. All right, so we're back in. Of course, this is the same video, so nothing changed except Dustin's shirt, apparently, even though it's the exact same day. Dustin left and came back with a shirt. It is what it is.
It's my alter ego.
Your alter ego. You went into your other face.
Where did Dustin go?
All right, all right. All right, Legacy, you are up.
I seem to remember, Dustin, that Legacy has an ability that lets you move other players in your location with you.
Flight, but I don't currently have a flight ability.
I see.
I like that Paul hasn't used
I am in your location.
Paul hasn't used his personal once, I don't think. What is your personal?
My personal is once per turn, look at the top scheme card and discard, or place it back on top.
Right.
I feel like that might be more important
Later.
this game. Yeah.
I also have some action cards, so let me do that.
All right. What are you doing, Legacy? I'm going to move these over. What are you doing?
That's a great question. We do need to get to... I'm not going to be able to get to either of the villains, so I think for this turn, I think I will just move, punch some henchmen in their faces.
And also, while that's happening, I'm gonna change this over because we have a new table for our masterminds. By the way, just so you know, the end of these, we will now resolve events on scheme cards fully. All right. This also is a good point to remind folks that justice rewards. Not only can justice cards be used to, use what they do, but once there is a justice card, you can discard a justice card from your pile to roll +2 dice when resolving an anarchy or mastermind token, or +1 die when fighting a villain.
Nice. And does that include face down cards, used cards?
Yep, that's
fantastic.
what they're used for. All right, what are you doing?
I'm going to move again and take out a couple more henchmen. Ooh, okay, that still works.
Yeah, still works.
Still works. And then are we going to try and focus on Ermine or Proletariat? Because I will start moving towards one.
Ooh, I don't know.
It's a great question.
Ermine seems like maybe easier.
Right now, Proletariat only has 6 health, but that could change.
That's true. That's true. How are you on blue cards?
How am I on blue cards? I've got 5 blue cards.
I've only got 2, even if I could get there.
I also have 2, but I have my.
But I have 3 dice to throw towards it. Actually, if I could get there. So here's the thing: if you could get there, clear out. If you could get there and potentially get rid of the henchmen, then I could come in behind and help you because I'm not too far away. I could get up there. I can come in as long as you don't need me to use this impossible shot. I can come in with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice towards the battle.
I've got 1 more action for this turn, so I was thinking about getting close, like going to 11 here.
I need you in
and
the
just
space.
setting myself up for the next turn.
That's fair. I would need you in the space to make the shot, though.
Yeah, so we're not doing anything this round necessarily.
Yeah, and I can't possibly do enough damage to Proletariat in a single turn. All right. Actually,
and then
also,
end of my
I have
turn,
2. Actually,
villain phase.
you know what? I wonder if Parse could take out Proletariat by herself. Here's the thing. If I went to Proletariat, let's think this through. If I went there by myself, I could roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dice.
If you are going to take Proletariat this turn, I could get to Proletariat. I would take 3 damage for being in a spot with 3 henchmen, but I could do it.
Yeah, but that's a lot of damage.
And I've got a couple of cards that allow me to heal.
Can I stop your damage at all? That's me suffering damage. I can't do anything about your damage.
I'm okay with taking 3 damage.
Damage, but the problem is if
really
damage
bad.
mess with your blue, maybe. But you could heal it.
And then I
can
heal. I can bolster my ally. Oh shoot! No, it's each hero, and it's an action though. Never mind. I would have to be back on my turn.
Yeah, I don't think you should do that.
Okay. Going back to 11.
We're gonna have to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move up there anyway.
Okay.
Bunker, how are you doing on cards? You only
So,
have.
I only
blue?
have 2 blue cards, but I can use if I use them both for the action, I can remove all the henchmen from that location once I get there and deal a damage to the villain. So.
I'm more thinking
Robert.
if I go up and clear them out, then I can end my turn there, provided Proletariat doesn't move. That's the problem.
Oh, but you have a card that can keep him from moving.
Do I?
Reveal the flaws? No, not that one. Yes. Sorry. Yes, reveal the flaws.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Dustin, did you finish? Did you do your villain phase? You haven't.
I didn't finish up my villain phase. I do have Fortitude, which allows me to block all damage when I suffer damage.
Oh,
it would
there you
take
go.
2. It would take 2 blue away, 2 blue die away.
But
from
that's
me,
fine because I've got a ton of dice too.
Moving back in.
Okay.
Okay, I will draw 2 of these.
This is what teamwork's about.
I do have flight now, not that it helps anymore, but all right.
And you're using Fortitude to block the henchman?
Yes, I am blocking all damage with my Fortitude. Thank you.
Are these all single blue dice?
Yes, they are. Okay, so henchman, I need 1 red and a mastermind token in 1.
Yep.
Okay.
2 green henchmen in 20.
I don't think I shuffled. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me.
I got it. 2 green henchmen in 20. That causes an overrun.
All right, so now we have an overrun. The first one goes there. The second one, we have a green, so it goes on Ermine. And then we need a green here. We need a green here. We need a green here, which is now another overflow. So another green.
I think it just goes on Ermine and that ends it. I don't think there can be a second overflow.
Yeah, yeah.
So she gets a second green.
Right. We don't have we don't have a second overrun. Sorry, my brain stopped for a minute. So it used to be there used to be this triggering overrun thing, but I forgot that we took that. That was really bad.
Yeah,
like real bad. But yes, she did power up brutal. A little. Okay, so now we got.
And then the last thing is one blue henchman.
Oh, wait, we're not done. We have a problem.
Right.
And that is the fact that he's going to move.
But you can block his movement, I thought.
Yep, I have to block his movement. So, because otherwise what would happen is he would move to 19, which is over here. Because there are 3 henchmen present. But I am right. You are correct. I am going to play this to block his movement. Does he have any henchmen on his card? He does not. That's fine. All right, now we do running out of town.
Yep. So place this card face up near the mastermind track. If there are ever 3 running out of time cards face up, just card them and advance +1.
So we will pop that here.
Okay.
Hey, we haven't moved that track once.
Yep.
We've not.
All right, you're all done?
Yes.
All right. What I'm going to do is first I'm going to switch to my personal life. And I'm going to use a token to have each of us draw 2 cards. What color am I on right now? Green. So I don't get that one. I don't get that one. So I don't get anything. I'm more hoping Dustin gets a color.
Nope, I don't get a blue.
All right. That didn't work out well. I'm going to switch to here. All right. I got to think here. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move. It's going to take me 1, 2, 1, 2. So 2 actions to get to the space.
Okay.
I'm going to spend I still have to get rid of still have to get rid of the henchman before I can attack though. Okay. So I was hoping that I could do a thing. How can I find a way? Does anyone have any help that because I have 1 impossible shot that could guarantee 1 of them. All right. So
I have a way to remove them all on my turn.
Yeah.
But
all right.
not
So
now.
this is going to roll 3 blue, right? And so I'm going to do an attack. I think what I'm going to do. I don't have any way to bump those dice up, do I?
Now I can only help myself.
You have a justice card.
Justice cards only help you with anarchy, masterminds, and villains. All right, so let's just roll it. Let's see what happens. Hopefully I remove them all. I did not.
Would you like me to inspire you to roll again?
Does that do all of my dice? What's inspiring do?
After play after another hero rolls dice, they re-roll all of their dice.
Let's risk it. Inspire me.
You are inspired.
You don't give a speech?
Do better. And you didn't.
If I
could inspire you again.
Inspire me again. If I get 2, then I can impossible strike. Impossible shot. I just need to hold one action. Ready?
You are re-inspired.
It's not
I
working.
could inspire you again, but I'm using all of my blues.
I know, but I have plenty of cards.
Yeah.
Let's
So
try one more
inspire
shot.
you
One more shot.
One more time. All right, listen. I need you to roll 2 successes. Feel yourself being inspired. There you go.
Boom!
That's good.
And then I will impossible shot the other one.
Right.
Huzzah.
All 3 gone. Yes, it cost us a lot of dice and the color dice we needed. Oh man, that was brutal. All right. All right. So we're gonna fight her. We're gonna do this.
Do
I'm
it.
calling for a team up. Legacy, I'm calling for you to join the battle.
I'm in.
All right. I wish I wanted one more action because I wanted to do a target. Have the villain tagged because it meant we could have re-rolled once, but it's fine. All right, so I am committing 2, 3, 4. Oh, please hold. My camera apparently overheated, didn't it? That's how crazy I'm getting here. All right, hold on. Let's fix that. We'll give it a minute. It happens. Da, 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 da. But regardless, no one can see me, but you can still hear me. So, all right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that, and then I will commit these 2 justice rewards. That gets me 7 dice that I'm rolling.
Okay.
How many dice do you have?
Well, I spent most of my blues, but I have 1. I'm going to use this purple to give me 2, and I will use my justice.
Okay.
For 3.
Let me see if I have...
And does this also count?
Yeah, you roll that too.
That's exciting.
I'm looking to see if I have anything that can help.
After I roll, I can add 1 to each die I roll.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
That's nice.
All right, so I'm going to make the first attack here. Woo! Here we go. What's the defensibility for Proletariat?
Outnumber. When a
You
hero
roll 3 or
rolls an
fewer
attack.
dice, which I'm not.
I'm
And
rolling 3.
How
though.
many blue anarchies are in the city? Just 1?
1.
Just the 1.
So we
And no
need to do
purple.
6 damage. I believe in us. I'm rolling, and I need to roll 4 pluses. And I have no impossible shots.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
You should have held an inspiring.
Well, so I haven't used it yet.
You've already committed it.
I've committed it. Okay.
Yeah, you've committed it. So here's the thing. Trying to think if there's any way out of this. Because I don't have an impossible. That was bad. No, I'm only doing 1 damage, right?
And Bree, there's nothing you can do to manipulate die.
I don't think I can do anything on someone else's turn right now.
It was a bad... what are the chances of rolling that badly? I mean, it's parse. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I can't do anything about it. No,
Yep.
I just... bad luck. All right, I have done 1 whopping damage, of which we needed 6.
Yeah, I can't. There's no statistical way to defeat Proletariat. I will only roll 4 total dice.
Let me also roll. Let me check Proletariat here. Are there any purples?
No.
Well, that's good. I'm going to take 1 damage as a counter strike.
Mhm.
I am going to play extra sensory to roll 4 dice to test my mind. I at least blocked the 1 damage that I was getting. And Dustin, you still have to attack. You can't bail. I can't believe that I couldn't just roll 1 thing.
Well, 2 damage. And then
And unfortunately, yes, he's going to heal. So you have 2. You will do
Take
1
one-
damage. Take a damage.
1 damage
as well.
plus 1 for every blue, so that's 2 total damage.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I should have still taken the damage. Oh, wait. No, I rolled 4 dice. Does anybody remember how many successes I had?
1.
I only had 1 success.
Oh, I'm sorry.
On the second roll.
On the second roll, yes, you did have 1 success.
Just 1 out of 4 dice?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, so I'm going to take a damage. I can
Or
no
what
longer...
color? What color was the roll that you were doing?
Green.
Green. So you would have had. I think you rolled a 5, a 3, a 2, and a 1. So you would have had 2
then I'm
successes.
good. So I did not take damage. What do you got, sir?
I got 2 damage.
I don't think I can stop your damage. Nope. All right. You take 2. Let's see. You're going to draw 1 less card in the villain, and you've lost one of your
less
action
action.
tokens. Now, after the attack, he is going to heal all the damage, so there was no point. That's why I didn't put the damage on there. And he's going to move to a random location, so we're going to draw the next scheme card. He will move to number 3.
Oh. Well, that makes my life a little easier. I had a plan for trying to get to him, but he came to me.
Yeah. Brutal, brutal, brutal. He also is going to drop this for a movement.
Right.
And Bree,
Yes.
you take 2 damage. Because he's where you are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 damage to you.
From what?
He moved.
Oh, he does damage when he moves. Oops. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can do anything about.
And then each of us needs to roll 2 dice to test spirit. I have no successes. We need 2 successes.
All right, I can't use yellow cards.
Yep.
But the good news is both of my damage were the same thing.
Yep.
And sorry, now I'm rolling 2 dice to
2
test
dice
spirit.
against spirit. Dustin, you
Oof.
need to roll 2 dice against spirit.
Yep, I got it, and I have 1 success.
Just 1?
Yeah.
Did you roll?
Unless
one?
is this?
That's
do I roll
success.
this
one? Yeah, you roll it.
Well, okay, then I didn't roll that one. Hold on.
I also got 1 success.
That's still 1 success.
All right.
Ooh. Each time you suffer damage, block 1 damage and deal 1 damage to the villain or henchman that attacked you.
Yeah, it won't do anything to him, but at least it
Why
blocked
not?
1 for
Oh,
you. You take
right,
1
yeah.
less. So we only got 2 successes. Bree, you got none?
I got 1.
I got none.
Okay.
So
You
we
only
needed
Dustin,
2.
You only got 1.
Unfortunately, that means we need to place a token. Man,
Blue or purple anarchy token in proletariat.
I really, really miffed that. Is it in his location?
Yeah.
Yeah. Really whiffed that, didn't I?
Oh, that's a henchman. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well then, that was epically failed. And now it's the end of my turn. Gonna draw 2 cards. Listen, I really thought we had that. I'm not gonna lie. I did not think there was any way we could fail that.
Well,
We found a way.
There's my
Yeah,
2
we-
cards. There's no henchman in my location. I'm going to draw a scheme card. Hey, I need a yellow and a mastermind token in 17.
Okay.
I need 2 blue in 2.
Did you put the yellow henchman there already?
You did.
In 17? Okay.
Yeah. I need a red in 18. And then Ermine, I believe, is the red, or is it no, Proletariat. He will move to
Oh
16.
no.
Proletariat to 16. And we need to pick a token of our choice.
Because of his movement, you place a blue anarchy token. and
Yeah, I
deal
know,
2
but this
damage
is him
to
moving on the red. We get to pick. So I say a
Got it,
purple.
okay. Got it.
And did anything else happen with his movement?
We got to do the spirit.
Yes, we do.
But then we also get rapid healing, right?
Yep, but first we got to test our spirit. And we need 3. Hey, I got 2 successes.
I got 1.
I got 1.
All right. So at least we passed that. And now rapid healing, you can heal a damage or draw 1 ability card. I'll draw a card.
Damage.
Listen, Parse started out this chapter the way she started out the first chapter.
Mhm.
What's funny is, obviously, we've been at this a bit here. It always takes so much longer in TTS because I'm moving things around.
Mhm.
This first scenario is really only about an hour and a half in real world. We keep yapping. All right. Bree, you're
turn?
up.
Okay. I am switching to my personal life.
Okay.
And my personal life ability is once per turn, choose 1 hero to draw 3 ability cards and keep all cards of 1 color. You may move to any location matching the color they choose. So I am trying to move to 16 to red. Does either one of you have more reds left in your deck? Do you know? Probably Dustin?
I definitely have red in my deck.
Okay.
Why?
So you'll draw 3
Right now?
and and keep all of 1 color, and I can move to the location matching the color that you choose.
Sorry, Bree, I'm
That's
keeping
okay.
blue.
I can move is right next to where I need to be. And then I can use, so that doesn't take an action because that was just my private life ability. Then I'm going to switch to hero mode. Oops. And move with 1 action into, I don't know how good of an ability, how good of an idea this is. So before I move there, I need to figure out, because I have 2 blue cards, but I can do an automatic damage to a villain with those. I need to use both cards to do 1. And right now he's at 1, 2, 3, 4,
He's gonna be
9.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have moved to a blue location next to Ermine instead. She also doesn't heal, right? When she
Correct.
moves.
He
Correct.
heals 1.
She only,
Okay.
she doesn't heal
So-
all of her damage.
So what if
So
I
we're
moved?
refocusing our efforts.
What if I moved
Correct.
over here instead?
We've
with-
changed our
Yeah.
and the left side of the city is just
It's a mess.
It's not looking great.
All right, so I'm using my first action to move into this space.
I want y'all to know that I've never lost the intro, so this is
I'm
gonna be
using
real awkward if
Omniblast.
we get defeated.
I'm using Omniblast to remove all henchmen from my location and deal 1 damage to the villain.
And that is another thing to point out here. Bree and Dustin, this is your first time playing this. So, I gave you a quick primer before this, but I wanted people to see this with people who haven't actually played. Since y'all are newer to the team, I wanted you to really experience. You've played bits and pieces with me, learning it, but you've never done a full scenario before. So I wanted people on this stream to see how it looked when y'all are playing. I've obviously been tinkering around with this game for a long time.
Do we use the same damage? Do we take damage tokens for the?
No, they have these purple tokens right
sure
here.
Enough. Okay, well, I did one. These are.
I got.
I can't interact with that. Okay, thank you.
Well, first
I did
you have
one
to
damage.
remove it. You did one, right?
Yeah.
So
automatic.
that removes a henchman first.
Oh, sure enough, I didn't see that those were
Yeah.
there. Okay. Now. Let me see what I want to do. So I have three.
Wait, hold on.
Yep.
Did you roll against her? Is that what happened? I'm sorry.
I used Omniblast.
Oh, okay. I'm just checking because I have 2 impossible shots right now.
I discarded 2 Omniblasts.
Gotcha.
To do an automatic damage to her and remove all the henchmen. But with the henchmen gone, it does mean that I can attack her now.
You could, and I can guarantee you 2 hits with impossibles.
Okay. And I have 3 actions left, so I think for the first one, I'm actually going to draw using full throttle.
Okay.
See if I can draw some more green cards.
That'd be good.
That's 3 cards.
What'd you get?
And
hey,
1 green.
Look at that.
2 greens.
Yeah.
Nice.
1 green, but
well, 2 dice.
Missile.
2 dice worth of green.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Okay.
Fire it up.
Yeah. So I moved. I did that, and then did that. Okay. So I still do have 2 actions left.
Yeah.
All right. So attacking the villain.
Go for it.
right.
All I can contribute to this is 2 impossible shots. I don't know what
I got nothing.
You've got.
Well, so I can use a critical overload before you roll dice. Play before you roll dice. Each 5 or 6 you roll counts as 2 successes.
All right.
Suffer 1 unblockable damage for each 1 or 2 you roll. So
I like it.
That's
like
bad.
it.
But I'm rolling 5 dice, right?
Yep. How much damage does she need? Well, you won't be able to kill her, but
She needs, she needs
but
1
she
henchman
doesn't
plus
full
7.
heal. So.
correct.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you guess you could kill her if you overloaded.
Yeah. All right.
I believe in you.
5. Just double checking to make sure I didn't miss any other ability I could use here. Nope.
Nope. All right.
Nope. Okay.
Let's do it. Come on.
So that's 3 successes because of the 5.
You have 3?
Yes.
I can turn 2 of your successes, failures, into successes.
Okay. Can you turn them into 5s or 6s?
I can't. I can just make them successes.
Okay.
So with
that's
with
4.
the critical overload, does that still count as a 2, or does that now count?
Yeah,
That's what
it
I was
still
asking,
counts.
yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, I didn't use my justice card. I could have rolled another die.
You could have. Do you want to retcon and roll 1 more die?
Sure. If you're all right with that.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
All right. There's my other die. Oh, all right. That didn't matter.
All right. So how much damage did you do?
So I had the effectively 3 successes, and then you added 2 more, right?
So that's 5.
5.
All right. So
that's 1 henchman.
Yep. And then 3, 4.
Okay.
But now she's going to counter strike you.
Right.
After all attacks are rolled, each attacking suffers 3 damage. You may discard up to 3 random ability cards to block 1 per card discarded, but she will get to heal off anything that you
Okay,
do.
but my armor plating does take effect here. So
Correct.
each time you suffer damage, block 1 damage and deal 1 damage to the villain or
Correct. So you
henchman that
block
attacked you.
one.
I'm
One
tempted
of
to
them is
take the other
blocked.
2 just to keep her from healing.
And then you're going to take the other 2?
I think so.
All right.
I don't know if it's my best move, but
Did you shuffle that bag?
oh, I didn't.
You should shuffle it. Any?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Woo! Brutal.
Oh,
Stop.
All right. You do immediately lose 2
Oh,
tokens.
2 action tokens. All right. Well, I'll be healing on the next turn. I did have 1 action left.
Yep.
These are all discards.
Did you?
Oh, not those.
Hold on.
Okay.
Can't remember.
Yeah, I moved, used an action to take off all the henchmen.
Uh-huh.
I used an action to draw 3 more cards, and then I used an action to attack. So I had 1 left.
Yeah. Just so you know, Bree,
Yes.
you don't have any tokens left.
Okay. Because I have to use my active ones
pull
first.
from the active first.
Okay. Then I have no actions
And
left.
when you heal, just so you know, when you heal an action, that action goes to exhausted first.
Well, that's
so like if you were to heal these, they would go to exhausted. You don't get them back right away.
So ideally, I would be able to heal that not on my turn.
Ideally, yeah, that would be great.
Okay.
All right. Now we're at her after attacked. She will deal 1 damage per card discarded, which you discarded none, and then she will move to a random location, which will be, drum roll, she will move to number 9.
Oh. She would have healed. That's why I avoided doing it.
She moves to 9.
Okay.
Okay.
And she will drop a green.
And then we all have to test mind.
We test our mind.
Each hero that rolls no successes discards a random ability card.
I'm good.
And sorry, is it 2 dice?
Yep.
Yeah. So no successes does what now?
You need to take all your cards here, flip them over, shuffle, and discard 1 randomly.
Well, that didn't work.
Wow. That's a thing you did. All right.
And what am I doing? 2 of them?
1.
It's just 1.
1. Just hopefully not flight. All right.
Bree, that is the end of your turn, right?
It is indeed, yes.
No henchmen. Did you draw your 2 cards?
Not yet.
And I will pull your scheme card, which will be 1 yellow and a mastermind at 23. 2 blue at 19, which is an overrun. But we can't overrun here. We can't overrun here. We can't overrun here. So instead, that will be 4 blue henchmen on Ermine. Or no, on Proletariat.
On Proletariat. Yeah, that's bad.
Told y'all this was getting terrible for us. 1 red on 1.
Okay.
And then red. Which one of them was being moved on red? I think Proletariat. Yes.
Yep.
So Proletariat will move to number 1.
And
then I say we put a. Oof. I say we get to pick a color. I say we put a green on him.
Sure.
Actually, no. Does green power her up at all? No.
I think so, no.
No. All right. So let's put a green up there. Well, that was fun. And then the active hero Bree must draw a personal task card. So we're going to shuffle Bunker's cards, and let's see what you now have active, which we're going to move these out of the way because I'm going to help you out here. So a personal task. You have a personal task to meet with military tech to review potential upgrades to the bunker seat. You will need to go in personal mode, personal life mode, to 1 to take a personal action. Now, the way personal tasks work when you take them is you must cover the 2 leftmost uncovered special and or justice cards slots and anything in that. Now, that's not these. That will go here.
It doesn't count
If
the
any
justice?
cards came, no. If any card, the 2 leftmost. So it goes here, then here, then here. So if you were to get any special cards now, they would be unusable until you resolve this.
Okay.
All right.
That's better than I thought. I thought it just automatically went to here
No,
because it's all I have.
the 2 there. However, I'm sorry, you can't. The other thing that's affecting is if you can't draw any new special cards into those empty slots as well.
Okay.
All right. If you ever get a 3rd personal task, then you have to discard all of your tasks and draw new special cards.
Okay.
All right, Dustin.
Great. How do you feel about flying to Ermine?
I mean, listen, I can seriously get involved in that fight.
Yeah, you
dice
said that
for
about
days.
proletariat, so...
Huh?
I said you said that about proletariat.
Listen, I am good about flying to Ermine, but I don't think you and... Are you? Yeah, you and I are saying, yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
I'm in.
Yep.
Let's do it. I assume you're
Where
going to
did we-
take out the 2 henchmen, but yeah.
Yes.
Although I
Where is
actually have
it?
pinned down. I can get involved in that too.
Where is Ermine?
Right here.
Ermine is not one. That's proletariat.
Oh.
We don't want to mess with proletariat.
Oh,
We
that's
learned
right.
Let me
Ermine's
angle
right
my
here.
board. There we go. She's in 9. So there is 1 henchman.
Okay. So that's your
with
flight.
my worst stat. Yep. I try.
But the good news is she doesn't have any henchmen on her card right now, so you only
Yep,
need to do
right.
2
Right.
damage to her to
Okay.
kill her.
So I'm going to spend an action to try and take out that. Do you have to take out the henchman?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm going
the
to,
location,
and I'm
right?
going to do a pin down just to
Okay.
throw an extra dice into the fight for you.
Thank you. I really need it. It's my worst stat.
And I actually did kill it.
Great. So I'm the. You know what? I'm going to roll anyway.
Yeah,
just
you
to-
should still
just to Get
roll.
a dirty roll out. Get a dirty roll out. Just there we go. See?
I saved you. I would like to
Yep.
point out that I saved you. Also, I should have had a justice card. Hold on.
I was
no
just
one,
about to send you a
no
message
one-
about that.
no
I was
one
literally
mentioned that
typing.
I didn't have a justice card, of which I need 2 wineries. Okay. Nobody mentioned I didn't have one this whole time.
Okay.
We doing this?
Shall we fight?
We shall. How many cards are you? Because
sure.
you have to fight. How many dice are you throwing into this fight?
Well, I only have 2 greens.
Okay. I'm gonna throw in. I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna throw down 3 of them as well. Actually, no. Hold on.
So I'll be rolling a grand total of 3, but I have
How
2
much
dice
damage do
that
we
I
have
can
to do?
We have to. There's 5 there, 7. So we need to do 2.
You know what?
Additional
I'm
damage.
gonna throw in 1, 2. I'm gonna throw in 5 dice into this fight. I'm
Just
gonna
to be-
keep this one because I need it for in case I get damaged. So,
Okay.
so which
Okay.
one of us is going first?
I'll go first.
Sweet.
I'll show you how it's done. Okay,
done?
I'm going to surge of. Well, no, you're rolling a bunch of dice. I can take her mine out by surge of strength, but then you've just wasted 5.
Correct. You should.
So I
keep
feel
your
like
cards.
I'll just hold on to those
Yeah.
for now, and I'll let you do some rolling. So that's 1 additional. So
Okay.
her mine is now at 6.
And now we deal with her counter strike.
That's after all attacks are rolled.
After all
Yeah.
attacks are rolled, yeah.
Yep.
Hers is after all. All right, so I'm going to roll. I need these dice. I'll just take these dice. That's 5 dice in this battle. I'm rolling against my best stat, mind. Let's do this.
Good.
She did. She died.
Yeah. Well done. Go team. All right, so we have
now
achieved
her
our chapter
counter strike
objective.
goes off.
Yes.
After all is 3 damage. I'm gonna discard 3 random cards because she's defeated, so therefore her heal doesn't go off.
Yep.
Right.
Actually, hold on. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to play this? No, I am. I'm gonna discard 3 random cards. I'm okay with it. I can live with it. What are you doing, Dustin?
I'm going to discard 1 random, and it's not random because I only have 3 total cards. So
I'm not even gonna look at what I lost.
I now have 3 damage.
I still have 5 cards, so I'm okay. Ooh, and I kept the cards I wanted.
Yes.
I use blue ability cards and draw 1.
And you can't heal in your regular stat.
Nope. Nope.
We are going to get to advance the chapter once you're done here.
Yeah. I do have 1 action left.
You do. You do.
Oh no.
Do you
All
wanna,
of us are in one
you
spot.
want to deal
which
with
I kinda
this?
like. Yeah, let me deal with the anarchy. Which is green.
Oh, pencil green comes up. There you go. What do you got?
A threatening riddle has been delivered to Mayor Fremont. Roll 4.
How many successes?
2 successes.
No effect.
I decipher the clues. I keep the mayor safe, but no
Yeah,
effect.
and I can't help you. So, all right. But the token's removed.
Okay.
If only you could have just been a little more successful, you would have dealt a damage, but it wouldn't have done anything.
I mean, I could have +1, but
we would have at least removed one of these henchmen from proletariat.
Well, and it would have done 2 additional. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's
Yeah.
3 plus successes. Do 1, 2.
Well, it would take one of these henchmen off proletariat.
Should I use my surge of strength?
Why not?
Great. Okay.
All right, so that takes off one of his damages.
Oh, but actually, he goes down here. So anytime I do a blue.
No, because I think that's removed from the board, isn't it? Yeah, that one doesn't.
Well, it just says remove
yeah,
blue.
It's got to be removed from the board, buddy. Come on. All right. Draw your cards.
That's all I can do.
And I'm going to pull your scheme card.
Thank you.
Of which we need 2 yellow at 28.
Got it.
Got him?
We need 2 red at 18.
18.
Oh, we also need to flip over Ermine.
Oh, that 18.
All right, wait. Before we move on, let's get our Ermine reward. Attacking heroes. Each attacking hero may take 2 rewards. You can remove all green anarchy tokens and put them in purple, or remove 6 green henchmen from the city. Attacking heroes can draw 4 ability cards between them. Draw 2 special cards, or draw 2 justice face up. And we have to decide how we want to do this, but we have to take 2 of them. How are we on green henchmen in the city?
Green henchman, there is 1.
No, there's not.
2. Oh no. Those are anarchy tokens. There's lots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I vote that we remove 6 of them from the board.
Yeah, that's probably smart. Probably from this one with 3.
Take those 3 out.
There's 1 here,
This one
here. This one.
That one.
4, 5.
That's 3, 4, 5.
And,
one more.
This one.
One more. Okay.
All right, and then
Green anarchy, there's 2.
How are we on purple? I
There's 2 out there.
I kind of like the idea. How are you on? We're both low on cards, right?
Very low on cards, and I only get to draw 1 card.
Why don't we draw 4? You draw 3, I'll draw 1.
Draw 4, you say.
4 total between you.
Right.
Okay.
You draw 3, I'll draw 1.
All right.
All right, now let's resume where we're at. I'm sorry, I just forgot about the defeat. Did we put the 2 at 18?
Yes, those are already out.
Did we put the green at 11?
Wait, did we put 2 yellow on 28, and then I think we stopped. So 2 reds on 16.
Yeah.
Not there yet.
Discard.
Yep.
And then a green at 11.
Okay.
And there is no green villain because we just defeated her, and now we add a running out of time.
Okay. And we're on to chapter whichever.
I think there's something that happens when instructed to move. Okay, when instructed to move a villain that is not currently in the city, ignore that effect. Okay.
All right. I believe it's to me now. Right?
Sounds right.
All right.
But we also need to move on to the next.
Yes, new chapter. All right. So, see, now we're good. Whatever's coming, we'll be ready. Vicious attacks. When a scheme card would move a villain that is not in the game or has been defeated, we will choose a villain in the city and move them to the indicated location. Instead of placing an anarchy token of their color, we'll place one. So now, anything, any movement at all on a villain is going to move proletariat.
Yep.
So keep that in mind. We now must defeat the remaining villain. All right. We also may discard a justice card from our rewards pile to +2 dice when fighting a villain.
Okay.
All right. End of turn. We will only resolve the events if they're bad.
Oof.
Okay.
All right. I am real low on any dice ability to deal with that. So let's see. I think I'm going to. Oh, also Ermine's off the board. Let's see. Where are you at, Bunker? You're down here. Right?
I'm down here. Yep. And I'm probably gonna limp my way over to Freedom Tower to heal.
Yeah, it sounds like
on
good.
my
All
turn.
Right. I'm gonna switch first to my personal life. And I'm going to spend one of those tokens. Each of us draw a card, 2 cards. I'm looking for yellow, unfortunately.
Also yellow.
Actually, you know what? Hold on.
Oh,
Don't.
Green.
I'm not going to do it that way. Put your cards back.
Okay.
And shuffle your decks, since you already saw those cards. I'm going to instead, I'm going to move with my first action, because I can move in my personal, because we need blue. What blue location can I get to? Up here. I can get up here, right? Yeah. I'm going to move here first in personal mode. And then I'm going to spend the token to use that. And now draw cards.
I'm in a
and
green
hope for blue.
space.
That's a blue. That's not a blue. That at
I
least
did not
added
draw
to my
green.
blue. Huh? Okay. That's 2 of my actions. I'm still in personal mode. Where is Chatham Wineries?
It's a corner, isn't it? No, that's the Chatham Country Club.
Yep. The Wineries is it's 18.
Over here.
Yep.
Oh, there's so many henchmen there, and I can't really get there. All right, you know what? I'm gonna switch to hero mode, and I'm gonna make an attack. going to be, what's up there? 2 blue, 1 red. 2 blue, 1 red. And this is why the color of the dice matter. Obviously, any other time you're rolling dice, you're just checking things. But when you're attacking henchmen, which there can only ever be, this is also the reason why we have the dice numbered at 3 per, just in case anybody was wondering, is you're never going to be attacking more than 3 henchmen in a single location. You need to be able to make those dice, because those actually do matter on the color. So my 2 blue dice are specifically attacking the blue. The red is attacking the red. All right, let's do this.
Hey, that's a good roll.
What? All of them are gone. That knocks all of those henchmen out.
Oops, all successes.
Sure, now I can roll successes. All right, so I cleared that space out. I still have 2 actions. I should go up here and deal with this. I'm going to move here for 1 action. Because I think we're, yeah. I'm going to, do I want to interact with anarchy or mastermind? I think I'm going to interact with the mastermind token. If everybody's cool with that.
Do it.
Number 5.
All right, questionable
All
questioning.
right, questionable questioning. Make a choice. After breaking up a battalion rally, you're too tired to play good cop tonight. These clowns are talking to bad and worse. I will choose an attribute color and place a henchman of that color in my location and resolve the mastermind event above that matches that color.
That's terrible.
I'm gonna do number 1 because that's
That
my
makes
best
sense.
stat.
Grab a
So
green.
we're gonna place a green.
Got you.
And then I am going to then do, if it weren't for the surveillance alert, you have never noticed the tiny dot of red light climb my space. I'm going to roll 3 dice to test my mind. I'm just going to roll these, please. 2 successes.
Nice.
This is no typical thug. You apprehended a highly trained agent. Who pays these people? Draw a special card.
Nice.
Listen, I actually am having a pretty good start here. I got to the rescue. On my turn, I can move to the location of a bystander token, remove that, and draw a card, which obviously I don't need that, but I still have 1 action. Where did the green go?
It should still be there.
I moved it back. Sorry.
Oof. I was like, there should be a henchman there. All right, I'm going to, for my last action, I am going to try to take out that last henchman. And he dies.
Nice work.
These 3 are my magic dice, apparently. Woo!
That's the opposite of dice jail.
Right? All right.
Nice throne.
That is the
pedestal,
end of
yeah.
my turn. There
Okay.
are no henchmen, so no hits.
Hold on.
Woo! I'm going to draw 2 cards. And my scheme card will be, obviously no rapid healing. We need a red henchman and a mastermind at 30. Put it back. Got to shuffle. Okay, now draw 1. We need 2 green at 22.
Okay.
We need a yellow at 21.
Okay.
I need to check our special rule here again. Sorry. There are not 3 henchmen present, correct?
Where proletariat
nope,
is?
We're good. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
There's not 3 henchmen here, so nothing will actually move.
It's only if they're present at the destination?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
And then we don't get to do the rapid healing because of that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, that's a shame. I could use some healing.
Okay. So I am in Tyler Vance to draw 3 ability cards, keep all cards of one color, and allow me to move to any location matching the color they choose. Who needs cards? Because you get to keep them.
I think
Dustin?
Legacy probably needs cards.
Yeah. Ideally, I would like to move to blue. But
Ideally,
if I
he would
can't,
like to keep blue.
right. So if you draw blues, let's go with that. Otherwise, I can handle green or red, but yellow does not really help me that much.
Okay, so what I'm
You're
drawing.
drawing 3 cards and choosing one color to keep.
Going to be green.
Okay. So
Yep.
I'm going to move to a green location, which can be here. Then I'm staying in personal mode for now and using another action to move.
You know, it's funny. I just noticed, and this is just me, the way I size things in TDS, how comically large I made the henchmen meeples compared to us. They should be way smaller.
They are huge. Now I'm switching. No, I'm staying. Sorry, I'm staying in personal mode and using an action to heal. And my heal
Bree,
action.
hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. You can't be in personal mode then.
Why
you
not?
used a card, didn't you?
No, I used my personal action.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Yep.
Sorry, I thought you used a card.
It's all good. I am at Hero HQ, so I can heal all damage and reshuffle my ability deck if desired. So I'm healing all damage, but unfortunately, those tokens do not come back to me this turn.
Yeah.
May as well, I guess, shuffle these back in.
Might as well. I like that we haven't had any issues happen at Freedom Tower, at least this time.
Right?
Now that you've said that.
That's true.
I have one action left. I guess I should probably switch to hero mode and just try to kill that.
Yeah, because otherwise it wouldn't hit you.
Right. I need 5+ on spirit, which is not great. I don't think.
Yeah, but it'll auto die if you don't, so you'd be
fine.
Oh,
that's true. That's true.
So roll it up.
All right. I did not succeed.
That's fine. He still dies at the end of your turn.
Yep.
Boom.
And I take 1 damage, but I block it.
Yep.
So then I draw 2 cards.
Yep. Now I'll pull your scheme card.
Thank
Justice rules the night.
Oh,
nice.
All right, Legacy.
Yeah, I've got a lot of damage, which only allows me to draw 1 ability card. I only get 4 actions, and I can't use any blue abilities. So I think I am going to limp over to Freedom Tower as well for 2 actions.
Did you switch to hero personal life mode?
Yeah, you need to be in personal
I did, sorry.
mode to heal. You can also use your personal life ability to decide if
I will do that
stay.
In a little bit. So I'm going to heal 2. So I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to get rid of both of those damages.
Well done.
I will look at the scheme card and then choose to discard it or place it back on top. So let's take a look at this. Oh, not going to discard that. Let's be very clear. And then I'm going to use my final action to bolster allies. Each hero may heal 1 damage or draw 1 ability card. So y'all can draw an ability card, and I will heal my final damage so that I can start using blue.
Okay. And then you have nobody.
Nobody's there. And then draw 2 ability.
Shame you didn't go to Hero HQ first. You could have healed all your damage.
I thought that's what you were doing.
Yeah. So you healed all your damage, right?
Did you go to Hero HQ? Yeah.
Yeah, I really.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Do you want to reshuffle your deck too?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta flip them.
Yeah. TTS is starting to freak out a little bit.
All right, let me do it. I got it.
Go ahead.
All right.
Okay.
All right, and we already know your scheme card is Justice Rules the Night.
Huzzah.
Now it's to me. We really do need to deal with proletariat at some point, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have flight, so if we're all at Hero HQ,
That's
I
true. You could
actually
fly-
no, I'm sorry, it's one other hero.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you
So-
need.
Well, I'm already there. So
Yeah, so the two of us could next turn.
well,
get
but
up
it'll be
there.
after my next turn.
Yeah,
so
that's
I'm
the
probably
thing. It's got to
Yeah.
be after. So I'm wondering if I.
Well, if I healed all, I would not have used my action to bolster allies. So I would have still had a one turn or one thing left, so I could fly us up there now.
Yeah, except for I am going to. What I'm going to do is deal with these. Because right now
Yeah.
he's got +4 on the board.
Yeah.
you're going to take 2 damage at the end of your turn if you do that. Dustin.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. You're right. Okay.
All right.
So good.
Stay where
Parse.
you're at. Let me deal with this nonsense first. So the first thing I'm going to do is interact with the purple. Actually, you know what? First thing I'm going to do is switch to personal life again. I'm going to do a statistical analysis. So what color am I at? Green? Yeah, I'm at green. Y'all get to draw as well. I don't get
Oh,
to
yeah.
keep any of
Are
them,
we-
but I get to reshuffle. And that was the important part.
We're on blue.
You're both on blue, so it's great if you draw blue.
Good God.
I did. I drew 1 blue.
I did
Excellent.
not. I
All right.
apparently can't.
Now I'm going to switch to hero. I'm going to interact with purple. So this is the token I'm interacting with. I'm going to draw a green. What do we got here? Drugs are flooding the streets and the labs must be found and shut down. I'm going to roll 5 dice and I'm going to test my mind. Obviously, I'm just going to add 2 to my magic dice. I got a whopping 2 successes. Solid. On 2 to 3 successes, you bust some dealers. Oh, can anybody help me get another? I'm going to do an impossible shot for myself and turn 1 failure into a success.
Do you still need 1 more?
I'm going to play a second one. All right. You find and destroy the drug labs, arresting most of those. Remove 4 green henchmen from any locations. So I'm going to remove, I think, these 2.
Okay.
This one. And this one.
Cool.
And that removes that token. Okay. And then I'm going to interact with the blue one. This may not be as good for me, but we'll see. All right. I'm going to roll 5. Oh, let's see. Strange sounds can be heard all over the city, and hundreds of citizens have fallen into a trance. Obviously, my camera's overheating again, because that's what it does.
Your camera has fallen into a trance.
So it's an interesting thing. I used to have a fan in here because I have a DSLR, and when it's on battery power and these Elgato lights, it tends to overheat more often. So, folks, just so you know, that's another reason this thing has been taken. We've had a few points. Roll 5 dice. All right. I'm going to roll these same 5
Ideally,
dice.
you want 3 plus successes.
Well, I have 1. And I have no impossible shots, and I don't think anybody has anything to help me, right?
I
No.
don't think so.
Nobody has anything to help me.
No, I don't think I have any cards. that
This
can
is a
help.
failure. I fall under a hypnotic trance. I discard 2 random ability cards and exhaust my remaining action tokens, and
Ugh.
the token stays in play.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So I lose all the rest of my actions. I have to lose how many cards? Was it 2?
2.
2.
Man, Parse was doing so well. I mean, it wasn't too bad on what I lost. At least.
Yeah, you lost 2 cards that you had 3 of.
Yeah, so
And you
that
have
worked
some
out.
duplicates, yeah.
That's the end of Parsa's turn.
Okay.
I'm going to draw 2 cards. No henchman there, thankfully. My scheme card is 1 yellow and a mastermind at 13. Which is our last mastermind, so we need to keep that in mind.
Oh boy.
2 green at 22.
Okay.
A blue at 2.
Okay.
And proletariat is going to move to 2. So he moves. I believe he places 1 blue anarchy token there.
We have to each test spirit.
Yeah,
on
with
2 dice.
2 dice. I got 1 success.
I got 2 successes.
I got 1 success.
And that's good. We just needed to have at least 3. That's all he does on his move, right? Yep. All right. Bree, you're up.
Okay.
Sometimes I have great turns, and sometimes I just epically whiff the whole thing.
So I'm going back into private mode and using my ability. I want to move to a blue space.
Okay.
Either one of you looks like, well, I don't know how many cards you have left.
I'm in a green space.
Yeah. Well,
but
right, but
if you can, I need blue dice pretty bad, but so does Legacy.
Okay.
So I don't know. Either one of us.
One of you. I don't know. Who needs
You
the
know
same
what,
number of
Legacy,
cards,
probably
too?
you.
Okay, so draw 3.
Although, yeah,
choose
you
a
have a better
color.
chance, I think, of getting blue at this point. There
Hey,
you go.
look at blue.
Sweet.
Okay,
Okay, so keep the blue card, and I will move to proletariat.
Okay. That's not you.
Oh, whoops.
Okay, you move to proletariat.
Okay, now I will use, I'll switch modes and use an action to Omniblast. Discard 1 other Omniblast card to remove all henchmen from your location and deal 1 damage to the villain there.
Okay, so that removes that. And removes
and
1.
he takes off a henchman.
Yep.
So that at least is damage that he can't heal, right? Because the heal doesn't affect the henchman.
Yep.
Okay.
You did 1 Omniblast?
I did, but I had to use 2 cards because
Gotcha.
it makes me discard a second Omniblast.
Oh, is that? I've never read Omniblast.
Yeah, it's discard
Yeah,
another
gotcha.
Omniblast.
Yeah.
So I had 3. Now I only have 1,
Yeah.
which basically means I can't use it.
Mhm.
Let's see. I will be able to do that or that.
You could
the question.
remove this.
Okay. You think that's better than attacking him?
Yeah, no one can help you attack him right now.
That's true.
This is if you remove this is a guaranteed 1 less health on him.
Okay.
Because if you remove this, and hopefully he doesn't, I mean, there's a good chance he's going to move is the problem. That's the only problem.
But that will be 1 effective less
that
health
is 1
against him,
effective
whether
less
he moves
on
or
him.
not.
If he somehow stays or moves somewhere, Dustin, you could always move up to me, remove this, and then fly both of us to where he is.
Yeah.
Well, and I could potentially, because I still have 4 actions left, I could remove this and then move here and try to remove this.
So see what you can do.
And I also have adhesive foam grenade, which will let me automatically remove an anarchy token.
So you should automatically remove 1 to be safe.
So yeah, I'm just going to do that for the one that I'm on. Discard that, and I have 3 actions left, so I'm going to move
so this
here.
One's gone.
Yep. And then I'm going to interact with this one.
All right, I'm going to shuffle these so we get a blue. All right, Bree, what do you got? You got, there have been reports of strange chanting from the woods driving citizens mad. You're going to roll 3 dice to either test mind or spirit, your choice.
Okay, but I have to use spirit if I want to get that effect, but my spirit is my worst
Why do you have to use spirit?
The 3 successes is only for spirit.
Oh, I mean,
So basically, if I get 1 or 2 successes, nothing happens.
yeah, I would say though your better stat maybe,
Yeah,
because just removing the token is all we're going after.
right. Yeah, so my better stat is definitely mine. Well, it's 1 better, but it's mind.
It's
So,
the safer bet, I think.
yep. And I'm rolling 3 dice
Oh.
to test mind. So here are my 3 dice. And
I believe in you. You just need 1 or 2 successes.
I got 3 successes.
Sweet. So the teens are playing a gag. You give them a stern talking to, no effect. But the token goes
the
away.
Token comes off.
That's the important bit. All
Yep.
right.
And I think that was my last action, although I think I failed to move a token at some point.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, wait, I moved here without using an action.
Mm-hmm.
Used an action to remove the token. That's 1. Moved here for 2. Interacted is 3. So maybe I should still have 2 actions.
No, use this action.
Yeah. Yeah, I moved here for no action.
All right.
Used that card to remove the token is 1. Moved here for 2. Interacted with the anarchy
you're
token
right. You
is
should
3.
have 2 more actions
So
left.
I still have 2 more actions. Let's see. I can draw cards, but I'm already over 12, so I'd rather not do that.
Yes,
I could satellite intel.
But drawing blue cards.
Yeah. I could satellite intel to take a look at the scheme card.
That could actually be good because then we could have
Does that count as an action? It just is played during your hero phase.
Nope.
Oh,
it's a freebie.
It's not an action. You're
Free
right.
action.
There's no.
So you can
there is no
take a
action on
look
there.
at it and do what it needs to do. So that way, at least we know if he's going to move.
Yeah.
Why didn't that go into my hand? Okay. Oh, you disabled hand. Okay. So he would move if there were 3 henchmen present on 11. There are not.
There's 1.
So we should keep that.
And do
card.
you add?
And that's 23 and 4
We
is
should
where
keep
we
that
would
card.
be adding. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I still have 2 actions then.
23.
So that means
if you're
you
adding...
should end here. Whatever happens, you should end in his space.
Okay. I'm using 1 action to move there then. Let me make sure. This one's me?
Yeah, so get some cards.
Yes.
If you can, get some cards and then move there.
Yep. So I'm moving with 1 and drawing 3 cards with this full throttle.
There you go.
And that's my turn.
Yep. And then discard down, making sure you keep blues.
I did get 2 blues.
All right, no henchmen. We'll draw a scheme.
5, 10, 13,
we know that
14.
we need a yellow and a
discard
bystander at 23. Put the bystander there.
And it puts 23.
Yeah, we're fine. 2 red at 4. So we're good.
I got the other.
1 green at 11, and he doesn't move because there's not 3 present.
Right.
You said blue, right?
No, green.
Green.
Yep. Why was that? Okay.
I think the blue got put in the green bag by accident.
Again.
Ooh,
there we go.
There it is.
All right. Dustin, I think if you can end by flying me into there and we start a battle.
Yeah.
I was also supposed to draw 2 cards there.
Yep.
Where am I? There I am.
Too bad I don't have any other way to get cards. But Dustin, whatever you can do to get more cards.
Nothing.
You have nothing to get cards, do you? Wait, what is... Yeah, training. If you're at HQ. You're at HQ, you can do training.
Recover training. Draw 3 bill. Okay, once per turn. Neat. I will do that. Let me train.
You got to go to your...
Superhero. Yeah. Not good. All right. Give me another blue. Not great. Okay.
But so how many you need one action to move to me, right?
I
You
need
can
two
move-
actions, right? Oh no. That is connected there. Okay, one,
Yeah.
two. I just said so one
And
action to
then
get to
a
you,
flight. You have a flight that costs of 2. You need
which is an
3
action.
total to start the fight. How many does that leave you left? 1?
One.
Why don't you try like a bolster allies card for the first part?
Yeah, go ahead.
So at least
Let's
maybe
bolster some
one of us
allies.
could draw a card.
Nice.
That's each here.
If I get a blue,
Okay.
I didn't,
Not
but
super
still.
helpful.
All right. And now
I got
you're
one
moving
blue,
up,
so
flying me in,
moving you, flying over.
and starting a
It's
fight.
2, and then we will fight.
Let's do this. All right. I am committing this card and this card. So I will have 3 dice in my fight.
So I have an inspiring presence, but it is also a blue.
Well, how many dice are you going to be rolling? 3 then?
I will either
Without it?
roll 3 or 4.
3. How many dice are you rolling?
I can definitely do 3. I could potentially do as many as 5, but if I keep these 2 Omni Blasts, I can use it to do a damage.
I mean, we're going all in. We should roll as many dice as we can.
Okay, 5.
If you have the ability to throw in dice, we should throw them in.
Yep.
So should I hold on to my inspiring presence in case somebody needs to reroll?
How much damage do we need to do to this guy?
He's got how many blue
5,
and
6, 7, 8. We have to do 8 damage. No, can we do 8 damage? Do we have enough dice here? I have
well,
1, 2,
8 plus
Wait.
2.
He's got 2 henchmen.
No. I was
So we need to
counting the
do-
henchmen.
Oh, yeah. I was like,
were you?
where are
Okay.
the other tokens?
Right.
There's only 1 blue and 1
Right.
purple, right?
So, Dustin, you can do 3 potentially. I can do 3. That's 6. Bree, you've done 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You
But I
don't.
have 5+ on spirit.
11 plus you have critical overload,
Yes, that's true.
right?
Yep.
So we could do it. It's risky.
And I'm gonna hold on to my inspiring presence
Probably a good idea.
in case somebody needs to roll.
All right. So who's going to roll up first?
Why don't the
I can if you want.
2 of actually?
You know, why don't
Bree-
Parse throw it in? Parse will throw
Alright,
in
go ahead.
first. How about that?
Do it.
After all attacks are rolled, so at least that's that. I'm not rolling 3 or fewer dice, so let's just see. Let's see what Parse does first. I'm rolling 3 dice here. I don't think I have any ability to do anything else. I don't. All right, so
Okay.
So your 3 is a success.
yeah. I have done 1.
Okay.
And there's no counter because these are after all attacks. So who's up next?
I'll
go
roll
next.
now.
Oh, okay.
That is 3 successes.
Nice. So that's 1 off and add 2. Bree, you've only got to
Okay.
hit this guy for 3 damage or 4 damage.
Or 5, right? Because there's a blue and a purple out.
Oh yeah, I
Isn't it
didn't
blue
see the
and
purple.
purple?
Yes, you
Yeah.
got to hit this guy for 5 damage.
Okay.
That's
Is
it.
that
You
all?
just have to hit him for 5.
But your
Is that
critical
all?
overload.
But I am using critical overload. So I am rolling 5 dice.
We've got an inspiring presence.
There's my 5 dice. My blue stat is not great. It's 5+.
Okay, here we go.
Bree, I believe in you.
How much? Because
I
right now I'm
believe
doing.
in you. Here's the thing. I'm not going to look at your dice yet. I'm
Okay.
telling you that I believe that you have rolled the numbers needed. I believe it.
I believe you too.
Did you do it? I'm gonna
I
go
did.
down.
This one's cocked, but it's between 5 and 6, which is the same. So I have 4 successes, and they each do double damage. So that's 8 damage.
Bunker saves the day. We don't even need your inspiring presence,
Right?
Legacy.
You just stay over there and be inspiring.
All
on your
right,
own.
so Proletariat
Just being
goes
around
down.
you is
Now
inspiring enough.
there is a counter strike. If each attacking, we will each take 1 damage plus 1 per purple and blue anarchy. So each of us is getting
3.
hit 3. I am going to extra sensory that and roll 4 dice.
Auto block one of them.
I am going to fortitude and just not take any damage.
Still taking 2.
I
Oops.
have 3 successes. Boom.
Well done. I'm taking 2.
All right. He is dead. So now we have our rewards.
Hey.
Attacking heroes may take 2 rewards. They must be different. Remove all blue anarchy tokens from the city. Flip them to their purple when you put them on the stack. Remove 6 blue henchmen from the city. Attacking heroes draw 4 ability cards between them. Draw 2 special cards. An attacking hero chooses 1 to keep and discard the others. And then draw 2 justice cards. Each may be added to an attacking hero's rewards pile.
Let's draw
So
2 special cards.
The justice cards one is nice because you get you don't have to complete them.
Correct, but not for you.
Does this count?
It's not going to count. What I'm saying is we're about to get to the end of this chapter. So I'm just drawing them so that we can see them.
Okay.
Why not for me?
Because we're not
part of this battle.
Because you currently have this in the way.
Ah, okay.
For the special.
That's for specials.
Right. So we draw 2 specials.
Yeah.
Dustin, I say that you take this team up card.
Excellent.
All right. For the justice reward, which we'll do, we will take 2. Bree, we'll give you this one.
Okay.
And we'll give me this one. Justin got the other.
Nice.
All right. Now, let's see what happens. Victory. Villains defeated. Preparations are swift and efficient for the shackled Ermine and Proletariat's journey to high security prison. While escorting the transport procession, a distressing thought occurs to you. These 2 criminals have nothing in common. Prior to now, they'd never been seen together, yet their attack on you in the city was coordinated and well-funded. With everything you've seen, it was abundantly clear that evil is getting smart enough to cooperate. The thought that keeps you wide awake, tossing and turning the next several nights. All right, so now we can open envelope 1 and return well-rested to the envelope. All right. Are you ready for more? We've completed the tutorial. We would now learn about the campaign and go ahead. Just this once, you can go ahead and keep the well-rested card regardless of your victory or defeat. So what would happen here is in the special, but don't expect any more handouts, is we would go into the special and we would get rid of the well-rested because we're well-rested. If we had been defeated, we would have actually got to keep it because we weren't well-rested. All right.
Okay.
Congratulations, folks. You did the tutorial. So here's what's going to happen. Y'all have played it now. You've now played a full tutorial. Obviously, that took much longer than normal. TTS issues, camera issues, blah, blah, blah. But we are going to be playing more scenarios. Obviously, we're going to be playing at some point in the next few. Now that I'm thinking about how we're doing this, we might play the one from Cosmic a little bit later than that. Because we are going to be inviting in, over the next couple weeks, fans, backers,
Cool.
who
To play
have
with
asked
us.
to join us, and they're going to come in. We're going to keep our characters. They're going to come in with their character, and we're going to continue this. We're going to move forward. We might go backwards a bit depending on people playing. It depends on whether some of our backers have been playing this scenario or ever played this scenario already, so we'll see. But regardless, sweet. Of course, with any playthrough, there were probably mistakes we made along the way. Rules happen. My general rule with playthroughs like this are if we make a mistake, we keep moving. That's just a general rule for me. So if anyone's like, hey, you did this wrong, the rule book, look, it happens. Playthroughs are these kind of playthroughs are, it's harder to keep track of that when you're also trying to keep track of recording and all that stuff.
Very much so.
But all right. So until next time, I'm not sure if this is going to go out next week on Tuesday or Wednesday, but it should be on that day. It's going to take me a couple days here to get this just edited up, to clean it up a little bit. But anyway, I want to thank everyone who stuck with it to the end. Thanks for everybody here at Arcane Wonders. And
thank you.
Dustin will have some news for us soon on delivery date timelines, but I'm going to not put you on the spot just yet.
Thank you.
All right. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.